Another day, another record high for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin ripped through the $90,000 barrier today, got to a high of 93,485 before checking back to 88 and change. It's now hovering right around 90, upper 89s to 90K. And we'll see how if that continues to grow or if we kind of hit that point where it's got a little bit exhausted and needs to check back a little bit, and we have a little bit of a correction here. There's still so much institutional money going into Bitcoin right now between US governments, UK pensions, and just a lot of companies out there right now buying up Bitcoin. And now it retails back in there too. So you got a lot of individuals. This is all driven right now by the US for the most part, but there are other countries continuing to buy Bitcoin, like El Salvador and different pension funds, like I said, in the UK and other countries as well, to backstop their reserves. All right, but that's enough about Bitcoin, because today what I wanted to get into and talk about was XRP. And this is something that's pretty big here for everybody. Let's go first to what the analyst says. So this is in Cointelegraph today, and this analyst, and who knows if he's right or wrong, but it feels kind of right the way everything surged, and at XRP surged a bit, right? It got up into like around 73 cents the other day, I think yesterday, before checking back into the upper 60s here. But it feels like it's ready to take off here. And he believes there's a God candle imminent, and it's going to get to $2 by the end of the year. And I could definitely see that happen fairly easily, to be honest. That could really happen pretty quickly. Cardano had a nice burst yesterday. We talked a bit about Cardano yesterday. That's since checked back, but I do expect XRP to take a nice little burst and then, get to its all-time high or surpass its all-time high this cycle sometime next year and reach that 8, 10, maybe even 12 to $15 range. It really could take off. This is something that has long been waited for. And for people who don't know what it is, let's take a quick look. So XRP basically is going to be a competitor to Visa, MasterCard, American Express, all these, even though they have agreements with them right now. It's a borderless payment system. They're going to be using the Ripple blockchain instead of SWIFT. So this is going to speed things up, make things much, much quicker, much, much cheaper for people as well. For a lot of us, we're used to paying around 2.9% on transactions on a credit card, or at least retailers are used to paying that kind of money. So this is going to make it drastically cheaper per transaction and hopefully speed the process up. Maybe not be quite as quick currently as the SWIFT program, but it will be probably not too much further down the road here, be that quick. But it's going to be used mostly by businesses, potentially a bit by banks. We will see how this continues to grow, but it's always been called the banker's token. And it does have competitors. There's XLM, which does some similar things. And there's a couple other smaller ones out there. But those XLM and XRP generally run together. But it's a borderless cross-payment system, and it's going to be done internationally through Ripple Payment Solutions. There was regulatory concerns, right? And that's why the SEC went after them. They beat the SEC. They are come to a settlement. The judge made their settlement, and we'll see if the SEC, my bet is since Trump won the election, they're going to pull back and just let this go and be done with it, because otherwise it's going to hurt them. But let's get back a little bit here to what this particular trader thinks is going to happen and how he believes it's going to be $2. It has run sideways for such a long period of time. If you remember last cycle, when it shot up to its all-time high, I believe $3.30 or somewhere in that range. It was $3 plus, I believe. That's why I have no problem saying it's going to go to 8. It's going to at least double, because it's really the use case is coming in this cycle. So we're going to have a really good run here over the course of the next 6 to 12 months with Ripple here, with XRP. So the XRP Army that's out there, that's been waiting for this, I think the moment is here where it's right upon us. And I think XRP is getting ready, whether it's December, January, February. I do believe this trader could be right here, and that it's going to be by the end of the year. But if not, we are going to hit very soon a nice takeoff point for XRP. And when it takes off, a God candle is very likely imminent. All right, XRP Army, that's all I got for you. We're going to talk hopefully about Dogecoin next time. I want to dive a little bit of that because I think that is really gaining huge momentum and growing much quicker than I thought it was going to grow. So that's a discussion for tomorrow. Talk to you later.